Welcome, Rasheed Chappell on the Better Days Show podcast. You know what I'm
Thank you.
saying?
No doubt.
What's good, man?
Chilling, man. Working, grinding. Don't
Yeah,
stop.
yeah. I see the works, man. I've been in tune. I've been in tune, man.
That's what's up.
Yeah. How you got started in the rap game?
From a talent show when I was young, and it was something that I got good at, and it's just something that I always wanted to do. Like I was always a fan of New Edition. Who else? Like just artists coming up, watching Video Music Box, and it's something that I got good at and wanted to do.
When you got in the game, were
hmm
you always working with Kenny Dope?
Yeah, the first two albums when I came. Well, I mean, I was doing a bunch of stuff before that, but the things that made a lot of noise
Uh-huh.
was the album "Future Before Nostalgia" that I did with Kenny Dope. He was we had signed a deal prior to that. I had a deal with Strictly Rhythm
Okay.
Records, and he was a producer on that record. It was called
Wow.
Dope Music.
hmm
The B side was forget the B side, but it was produced by Malik, and he was actually the one that introduced me and Kenny.
Yeah, 'cause Strictly Rhythm was like putting out mainly house music records.
hmm
So I guess they wanted to bridge around that time to do hip hop.
Yeah, and they
Oh,
figured they had one of the best producer DJs
hmm
paired them up with me, and that's how that started.
okay. And where are you originally from?
Project City, Passaic, New Jersey, 07055, born and raised.
How's the process working with Kenny Dope?
It was cool. Kenny is a professional. He's extremely talented. A lot of years of experience, so I learned a lot when I was working with Kenny. Um, it was a place because I had shopped a deal a few times at a couple different labels, and they were kind of looking for like the radio song. And Kenny's whole approach was, "Fuck the radio. Let's just make like some dope hip hop."
hmm
So I got to working with Kenny. I got to work with Dion Farris. I got to work with DJ Scratch, Raheem Devon, a bunch of different people. So it was a dope experience.
I mean, I know, but tell the people like that video for that single you guys had. Yeah, I had a lot of break dancers in the video.
Okay.
Whose idea was that?
That was actually the director's idea. June Oki. He when he first took on the project, like that was a song that was like his favorite, and so he wanted to make sure that it had all the elements of hip hop in it. So we actually were able, to get some original photos from like a Joe Conzo, a Jamil Shabazz, like Ernie Panichelli. Panicoli, excuse me. They lent their photos to give that element from the parties, and then we had some breakers come through. We had Scratch DJing. Then we were down at 5 Points to get the graffiti. I was emceeing, so we even had the legendary breakbeat Lou in the video.
Wow.
So that was dope.
Yeah, that was a dope video, man.
Thank
I
you.
used to rewind that all the time. Yeah,
Thank
for
you.
real, for real.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, just like VHS tapes. I'll just rewind it over and over. I saw you have a project with 38 Special.
hmm
Like you guys end up doing a whole album. And
That's correct.
are you a part of Trust? Tell us about that project.
Ways and Means, produced by 38 Special.
hmm
Yeah, I am a part of Trust. We had a Trust bruncheon almost a year ago. I think to announce that all of us will be coming together as a collective. Some of the best people in the game. Rest in peace, Fred Godson, Graf, Corey
Rest in peace.
Guns, Spec Shay, Planet Asia. We just recently Ransom just came into the fold
Oh, okay.
a couple days ago. So yeah,
You mean
we just
Ransom from Jersey?
Yes.
Okay. Hmm.
Yeah. So we just been grinding. We just been working, man. You know,
Yeah.
Special and I, we got a good chemistry.
Yeah. Since you mentioned Fred the Godson, did you guys, had a chance to record songs while?
Now, unfortunately, we didn't get a chance to record anything. But I mean, we were in the studio quite a few times together. You
Hmm.
know, we had talked about working on a record. I actually recorded a record that he was supposed to get on, but he got caught up, didn't actually get on that particular record. But yeah, Fred was a super cool dude, and everything just is so full circle. Because when I first got into the game,
Hmm.
I met Clark Kent, and he had actually told me about these other artists, and Fred was one of them. And he sent me this music. It was like, I think they were called NYFD. It was him, Curtains, a couple other people, and he was like, "Yo, Fred." I'm like, "Yeah, Fred is nice.
No doubt. May you rest in peace, man.
Rest in peace."
Yeah, no doubt. I saw a picture with you and Shay Noir.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Probably you guys was in the studio. So you
Mm-hmm.
still have that $100 laying around?
Yeah,
Cause
nobody guess.
yeah, cause
No,
I'm trying to take a guess.
go ahead. Tell me what you think we was laughing about.
um, yeah, I was laughing about Breaking One, um, and Breaking Two movie.
Close, close. Turbo and ozone. No,
Yeah, nah.
no, no, no. That's not
Okay,
what we was laughing
yeah,
at.
yeah. That's what I thought of. I thought y'all was watching Breaking One or Two.
No, that's not what we was laughing at.
Yeah,
It was it was about a TV show though, but no, that's not what we was laughing at.
that's what's up. So, what's your next project that's coming out?
The next project that's dropping is produced entirely by the DITC legend, Buckwild. That'll be coming out soon. We actually just turned in the album, so we're just waiting for a release date.
Yeah, are you on the last album that Buckwild just put out?
No, the one that just dropped, I'm not on
Yeah,
that one. The one before, Fully Loaded,
hmm,
which came out in July. Yeah, I'm on that record.
you're on that one. Yeah, I didn't
Hmm.
fully listen to the new album. I gotta check it out.
It's dope, actually.
Yeah, no doubt, man. What is Rasheed Chappell process in the studio? You know what I'm saying? Like, when you about ready to get into record a new album.
I kind of tune everything out so that I'm in my own space and not influenced by anything else. But for the most part, like I go in, I let the music talk to me.
Hmm.
I don't force anything. So if today is only a verse that comes out, it's just a verse. So I don't try to push it beyond that. Sometimes three, four songs may come to me in a day, and we do it like that. And it's I was just told the other day, maybe about a few weeks ago, from some producers that I work with that I'm like a producer because I hear the song totally finished.
Hmm.
Like, so I understand that my lyrics is just an instrument,
Hmm.
and I hear everything else that needs to go into the finishing of the track. So I like to get to that part where I can add different elements and stuff like that. So that's it. Yeah. So sometimes it's just a vibe. Sometimes it's just So it's different things. Like creativity doesn't look like one thing as it pertains to me. Like I do this, I do this. It's just whatever the mood is at the time.
Yeah, the good thing about you, like you have this distinctive voice, and it's kind of sound like an instrument. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
thank you,
On
thank
the
you.
beats, and so like every time I hear you, even on a feature song, I know it's you. You know what I'm
Thank
saying?
you.
And it's always refreshing. You know,
Thank you.
yeah. Every time I hear like your features, your solo joints. Yeah.
Appreciate that.
Talking about solo joints. Um, that the video of the album you did with 38 Special
Hmm.
during COVID-19. How was that process?
You know, I like to create visual art, so it was unfortunate that everyone was kind of like on lockdown.
Right.
that we really didn't get a chance to do like live videos for that album. But I just thought of the things that could accurately just depict what the song Ironhead was about, and we found an artist who was able to like pull those images and add the wording and everything like that. So I think it was like a good representation um, of where I'm from and the people that influenced that song. So I think that was pretty dope.
The wording with
Yeah.
going along with the video, that was pretty dope.
My favorite part of the song, excuse me, my favorite part of the video is at the end of the video, you get to see real live people who have passed away, who are incarcerated now,
Right.
that were and are a part of my life, always been. And so these stories and these tales and this music that people hear, they think that they're like just dope lines that people put together, but they're actually people's lives. You know what I mean? Like these is actual bits and pieces of people's lives that made it into my music. And so like there's real trauma, there's real pain, there's real loss, there's real joy that goes into the things that I'm writing. It's not just saying something that sounds good. It's real life. So I'm glad that the world got a chance to kind of see that it's not just, oh, that sounds good. Like, no, these are actual people.
So yeah, while we on that topic, what advice would you give to a kid that just starting off in the rap game, that's started writing?
None. I wouldn't. I think when you're creating, um, you have to go through all of the steps. You have to struggle. You have to find your own voice. Like, so I wouldn't say anything. I try not to give advice, because I don't want to be responsible for what you do after what I say. So I would just, encourage them to keep going,
Right.
and that's what they want to do. But as far as advice, I mean, because there's no one that could have told me what my voice was. I had to find it myself. There's no one who could have told Nas or Jay Z or Big who their voice. They had to find it themselves, or even a Rock Marciano or whomever. You know what I mean? Like we had to find it ourselves, and we go through these evolutions of sound because people were trying to tell RZA, "Oh no, you're doing it wrong," but his doing it wrong created some of the best albums and songs in hip hop history.
Right.
So I wouldn't give it. Just I would encourage them to keep going.
When I first heard your name, I know you
Mm-hmm.
get that all the time. Here it
Mm-hmm.
is.
Go ahead.
I thought you were a brother of Dave Chappelle.
Okay. Okay.
People tell you that all the time.
It's my cousin.
That's your cousin for real?
No, it's not. But
Okay. I guess Dave Chappelle would have say something like that. Yeah. Oh
yeah,
yeah, that's my cousin.
yeah, it's my cousin.
Yeah.
Nah,
Okay.
but what's so funny though? Like his family is from D.C. and my family is from D.C. So I'm sure we probably was on the same plantation at some point.
Right.
Because Chappelle ain't either one of our last name.
When I just heard the name without, what I'm saying, reading anything, I was like, oh, okay. Dave Chappelle got this dope MC, you know what I'm saying? That he's putting out, probably his cousin or something. But
What's so funny? Like people ask me all the time, like, "Is that your real name?" And I'm like, "Yeah." Like I didn't. I couldn't imagine somebody coming up with that name as their rap name. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yo, yeah, that's my name.
yeah, I mean, it flows right. You know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, Rasheed Chappelle, it just flows right. You know?
Thank you. I didn't want to use that. I'll tell you a story. I had management a few years ago, and prior to using my full name, it was just Rasheed.
Right.
And I thought it looked better on CDs and everything. And so my management team, who also managed Black Eyed Peas, they were like, "Nah, it's missing something. You got to." And I was like, "Nah, I don't want it. I don't want to change it." And once I became Rasheed Chappelle, you know, it was like I can't believe I waited so long just to add, my last name.
Your
So
last name, right.
yeah,
So, how does the COVID-19 affecting the flow? You know, like touring and and, and, and that aspect.
I mean, touring definitely is not happening right now, but musically, not at all. And
Right.
even financially, I've been blessed that people are consuming music more. People are listening more. So I've been in a good space. I finished two albums. I did finish the album with Buck, and another project that I'll keep under wraps right now. But so I've been working. I haven't stopped. Like I haven't stopped at all. I might have taken, I think maybe a week or two off,
Hmm.
just like when everything was crazy and you really couldn't move around at all. But other than that, no, I haven't. It hasn't affected me other than losing people
Yeah.
who are but it hasn't affected the work.
So, did you end up losing any family members? I mean, I know Fred the Godson and anybody else.
I mean, I'm from the projects, and we're an extended family.
Hmm.
So during that time, we lost Willie Cook, who was like a member of everybody's family in the projects. So rest in peace to Willie. Condolences to the whole family. Um, so yeah, people that I know have been affected personally.
Anything else you like to tell the people?
Rasheed and Buckwild coming soon, man. Support. It's a project that's not like anything else that's out. It's a full fledged project with concepts, ideas, themes. Is a dope piece. Some of my best work. I hope you guys enjoy it.
If people want to find you on social media, how
Mm-hmm.
do they find you on social media?
There's Rasheed Chappell, everything. RASHEEDCHAPPELL. So Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, everything is Rasheed Chappell. This is Rasheed Chappell, and I'm on the Better Days Show podcast. Peace.